Hello. We first part of the stream today struggled, but I'll probably just end up deleting that video, honestly, because I don't think anything too important happened. Just lots of choppiness.
Lots of crunchy audio.
Yeah.
Your uncle, we are back.
Yeah.
What up? Hello, it's Crow. Oh no.
Sending it out.
Yes.
All right. So we are interrogating this guy. So let's get back to it. We did fight April, that's true. She got a little feisty.
We had a fist fight with April, yeah.
Yeah.
Which April? Nice April or the manic April? The manic April.
She really,
April.
I think she does have split personality problems.
Yeah, so bad,
And
yes.
she pretends to be nice when she's not.
Mm-hmm.
We are so back. That's right, Mighty Beth.
Alright.
In the words of John Wick, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. We can only see her purple relay screen right now.
No! Wait, how about now?
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay.
About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There, we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo, huh? Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
Subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Sorry, sounds great. Whatever floats your pizza.
You know, the ambulance sounds in the background right now are fitting.
I don't hear that.
I don't know. Stream video. Okay.
I hear nothing.
Okay. Should we look around? Like, when we looked around in the other place, nothing changed. But
I think sometimes you can look at more stuff on.
That it is, sir.
oh, he doesn't like that.
That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's watering tap. It is set to become one of the most popular attractions here.
This guy's serious. I don't believe it.
Okay, so we still can't do anything with that?
A vase as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers.
Nobody asked.
Nice weather again today. I can see the fan come off, it says, of course.
Ah, yes. Plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. A view to a kill.
What the heck?
Just kidding, sir.
That's way too soon, dude. By the look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious.
I don't know if this guy was a murderer, but he seems to enjoy murder.
Yeah, a girl died like 2 days ago, and they're making a spectacle out of it already. That's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
A simple bed. Been recently made, nothing eye-catching here.
Okay.
Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall.
I agree. He is sus, Ember.
Super sus, yeah. He's just weird, he's just a weirdo.
Okay, Beth, there's a difference between enjoying true crime and working at a place where a murder happened across the street 2 days ago and being like, haha.
Yeah, just being non-filmly telling murder jokes, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy a good murder joke, but not when murder literally just happened. And not only that, but you don't know who the killer is at this point.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with this guy.
Go to every place and talk to everybody and examine everything again. It's usually how it goes. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason.
Wait, was the picture off the wall before?
He took it off. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of...
It was, well, it was a guy, right?
I don't remember what it was, to be honest.
I think it was.
Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow.
I wonder if that means I'm wrong.
It probably doesn't matter, probably.
I thought it was like a cowboy or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I was really paying attention to the background last time.
Okay, I think the rest of this is the same.
Yeah, it looks the same
Yeah.
as it was before.
Okay. I'll just click through it just to see if anything happens. Or maybe I should... Let's see what happens if I guess it's something else. Okay. Okay.
Maybe try the last one then. The last option you didn't pick.
Oh, true.
Oh, it's all the same. You looked at everything at the hotel?
Yeah.
Maybe talk to the girl.
Have we actually found any evidence?
No.
No, we haven't found anything this time.
So we should definitely be able to find some evidence because we're in discovery right now. So we gotta find some evidence. But the evidence that we need is the kind that leads us to the second person that was with her. So that means the bellhop. That means we need to find a picture.
And something at the law office.
Yeah.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
Got him. That does it. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head.
Oh, Ember said, she looked back at the first stream and it's an archaeologist with a sunset behind it. So all of the options are wrong.
I guess it wasn't very memorable, huh? Guess that's the point.
Yeah. Oh. We can ask
About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. What can you tell me about him? Where is he?
I'm not telling.
Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
Would you have sold out to the late Miss Faye to the cops?
No.
See?
Hey. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk.
Yeah, so we need to find some evidence. So the question is gonna be where it's gonna be at. So let's
I just looked at a walk period and said there's some evidence in the Grossberg place on his desk.
Oh. Okay, let's go back.
cheater.
I don't want to be sitting here all
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Disagree. I think you exactly do want to be sitting here all day.
I got a Diablo 4 game to play, the expansion to play later.
Nah.
Click on like the little paper or the books or something.
Yeah.
What's this? Old photos. There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. AK steal it. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now.
Interesting.
Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took.
Well, we know we need a photo of our man, so that's as close as we're gonna get so far.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think I'll swap them.
Alright, so now I guess let's go see. I guess
So,
I can
the
see.
Venom Cop did mention that if you had a picture, he could identify. So it looks like we may have had our picture.
Oh yeah.
So let's go back and see him.
Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
Oh.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this.
Yes.
Well, sure, why not?
Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore at the affidavit.
I'm concerned about this guy.
Just hurry up and write it.
Well, I mean, more evidence is better than less evidence.
Yeah.
Not even that. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
So that means now you can show the photo to the girl, and then you have a witness saying that he was with her. So now she would be more obliged to talk. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
might see the other half of her bipolar though.
Wait, should I show her the picture or the affidavit?
The picture than the affidavit.
I say that. Well, I don't know. Chroma might be right.
Okay. Are you looking at a walkthrough?
Yeah. Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you?
Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close.
We've got proof.
Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. He told us everything he saw. He told us about the man you checked in with. He told us who he was. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard.
Yeah, no easing her fears.
This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this photo to the press.
What?
Even though he should be a witness to murder, this man is in hiding. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
Red? White? Information gathering.
Well, I suppose you could call them a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Nani? It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action.
Boy, his name is Red White, so he's already kind of sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it necessary to discard the affidavit?
That does seem kind of strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you might need that in the trial, but oh well.
So now you can go to Blue Court.
September 7th, Blue Corp, Inc., CEO's office.
Look at the surreal decor.
Look at the
Oh, yeah,
picture.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this one?
Sure. Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name? What's your name? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by.
Right. Phoenix makes right. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
What is this guy's problem?
I am Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the orderly challenge.
What a fruitcake. What?
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you will come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does not gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat.
Yep.
On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place.
What kind of response is that?
My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Kind of response from a liar, probably. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you being capable of doing that.
Oh, he raises a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
You should not say that to a lawyer.
Yeah. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future.
I feel like Robo would have been a good job playing this guy too. I can just hear his voice in my head. Sell information?
In just 10 years, we've built the business up into the grand office you see now.
It is an interesting office.
Well, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course.
And why are you wearing pink in the person? There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there.
Should I say I've seen it before, or when did you get it?
Well, when did you get it is a trapping question. So if you're trying to get him to admit to something, you ask him that. Because you can prove that it was there at some point, I guess.
Yeah.
Say, when did you get that painting?
No idea. I forgot.
I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact.
Why do I find that painting here today?
That's me.
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
What? He punched me.
Oh, so lawyer, what will you do, Ed? Charge me with assault?
Yes.
Charge me. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What? Yeah, literally what?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I won't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Okay, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was totally normal interaction.
Guess we
More
can,
crimes taking
guess
place.
we can examine real quick.
You can just go to Grossberg's office. You don't have to look at anything here.
Okay.
Excuse me, that's Grody Burger?
Yeah.
I need you to get your names correct, sir.
Oh, he's back.
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me hanging here.
Who's playing him?
Yes.
I can.
Maybe I should clear my throat. Him.
Jumping Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat.
Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see? Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Right? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just...
That painting.
Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? Hey, but the one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you.
Your lovers?
What about those options?
Your lover?
He's giving you information. Although he's blackmailing you, would be funny.
You're his client, aren't you? He's giving you information.
What's that now?
You've been protecting him all along. You protect him because you need his services. You gave him that painting in exchange for some valuable information, didn't you?
Utterly ridiculous. Me, his client? I would never willingly deal with that man. Never.
Huh? Did I get it wrong? He's blackmailing you.
They're definitely lovers. We should have picked that.
Okay. So, should I go back?
How did that conversation come up last time? Was it the third option?
Mr.
Yeah, just like,
Do it again?
yeah, will that bring that up, the option up again?
Let's see, okay.
Yeah, the painting, do the painting, and then... So you were supposed to pick blackmail, but you can also say they were lovers for a funny response, the walkthrough says.
Yeah.
Do you want me
It's
to...
not funny, ha ha. It's not ha ha funny.
That's up for review. It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
What? My boy!
You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love.
My boy, please. You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas?
I don't understand how you could...
That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all.
I knew it, they are lovers.
No, we are not lovers. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. Caught Grossberg in 4K. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photos.
As you expected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Possible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fay.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Interesting.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard all about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed him every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Well, now we're looking like we're heading towards motive.
So, do we go back to the office?
Yeah, we're probably gonna find something there. I'm just saying that right now we just found a potential motive for the actual murder.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Okay.
So, do you want me to tell you where to look?
If you want to.
Examine the shelves behind the desk on the right. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? J through S.
That would make sense.
Let's see. J through S, nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Yeah, skim it. And then there's a file called suicide. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. Just a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wait, is this Mia's handwriting? Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Huh, let's find the most disturbing one.
Okay, so do I take these like back to Grossberg? Or is there more to look at?
Did you grab the newspaper clippings in your inventory?
Yeah.
Now it says go back to Blue Corn.
Okay. Zomber?
Still here, Zomber?
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent.
Well,
You can talk to me. You can talk to him again.
okay.
I think we're past needing to talk about April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick.
What's the matter? You seem distressed.
You want to talk about the blackmail? There's no point asking someone as crooked as this a straight question.
I know what I'm sticking to.
I need some evidence I can use as ammo.
What's wrong? Something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you.
Ember and Beth are saying there's something in the painting.
Yeah, but you gotta get to where you can examine it. So,
I can, though.
Oh, you gotta present the newspaper clipping to him right now.
I guess that would make sense.
This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
and this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia,
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. Blackmail. You were blackmailing him.
blackmail.
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Brown, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep. Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Brown will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me?
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be...
Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. Oh, sorry.
Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it.
Beep. Secretary's
Sorry,
office.
That's all. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Brown. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you calling me at a time like this?
Oh, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
Give me a fake case. I witnessed a murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now.
Beep.
Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Meal. How dare you? Oh, sorry.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make you look competent.
I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butch. Harry Butch. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butch was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fay.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Dang. Oh, MEO day is over.
Finally. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right. Mr. Wright.
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
She's on the same side though as before.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
Welcome in. I'm just Hint. What? You mean you?
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well...
Can she defend?
If you want the funny response, it's over.
And vaping or something. Those options seem terrible.
I know.
Doesn't matter what option you choose, but the last one's funny, it says.
Okay, well, let's go with funny then. Help me break out of here.
Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help break me out of here.
You mean a jailbreak?
Yeah, tonight's our only chance.
All right.
Huh?
Oh, I'd better go get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car. Can you drive?
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding, it was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the court tomorrow.
Ooh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
It's the beginning of a new century, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself. Tomorrow, the true culprit will appear as a witness. This is it. It's me or him.
I'm up for continuing if y'all are.
Sure.
All right.
You got a time you gotta be off?
Maybe in like an hour?
Okay.
But there's no time I have to be done.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Crazy thing is they were like childhood friends too. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix.
Well, court will be opening for session soon.
What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
I plead oopsie daisy. Yes, Your Honor, I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, Today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me.
Let's do it.
Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Ms. Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? And why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Oh. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see. I believe it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that is, reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so...
You can press him on when he says the victim, she ran away.
Did I skip? No. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah.
be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail? The victim ran to the left and you gave... Is there something we have?
Yeah, we have something that contradicts what he's saying.
Like,
Her body was found on the right side, not the left side.
So that would be the autopsy report?
Wait, what did Mace say?
Like on the cell phone?
No, the May testimony. What does that say? Is it bottom right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim on the left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
As he's the one that killed her. He was standing in front of her.
Both, I guess.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. Topics. More specifically, he was standing here. He was the killer.
So then he was
the
yeah,
the
so
killer,
he
so
was
he's the
standing,
kid.
yeah. Or oh no, yeah. Okay, I'm just there.
this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes of ill taste. That is where the killer is standing.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion. The postulations of defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho, ho, ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing.
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. You assaulted the girl. She first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I feel like, do we press him on? He doesn't have, obviously he's just making up details, and
Crime is the thing that I'm questioning. I'm questioning whether or not she was ever hit twice. So I believe that the autopsy report should reflect how many times she was hit, and I'm hoping that there should be a contradiction there. Died from a blow, right? But it doesn't say more than one.
Like the final blow.
I think at the next one he says that you hit her twice or something. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Yeah, that one right there.
Does the autopsy say she was only hit once?
It says died from a blow. It does not say anything about more than.
Yeah. I feel like we
That
could,
would be my guess.
I feel like that would make sense because
You already used that one.
Then it says dodge an attack on to the right. Yeah. So I'm thinking it's gonna be the autopsy report.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Objection. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
What? Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony?
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, right, White?
Mr. White?
Oh, okay. Well, you see, I looked at the other window, and I heard a thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you hit her. You did her in with a single blow. What?
Thwop indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurt.
Deal with it. Glasses slowly fall down. This is almost over. So we don't know what he's referring to when he says the thing.
That's true. So, should I press him about that?
The thing will fall. What's that glass? Glass shards, maybe? Broken glass, broken beyond all recognition. I don't know. Let's see what evidence we have. So we have the attorney's badge, we have the statue itself, we have the autopsy report, we've got the phone, we've got the wiretap.
Yeah.
So let's see, what's his testimony again? Okay, so it says, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Okay, and then what's the next part? Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow.
Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative.
He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what part the pig.
Well, just ask him about the thing, because we don't know what that means.
Maybe that's it, the other windows. So maybe the floor plans would show how many windows there are. So where are our windows?
Is it just the wood?
Just the one. I think there's curtains on the left and right of but the opening in the middle is wide open.
Okay, so maybe that's what we're pressing, because maybe there's only one window.
Okay, let's try it.
That'd be my guess.
You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
That? The glass light stand.
Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, because he wouldn't have been able to see that from his perspective across where he was at the hotel. Mr. White.
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Oh, okay, of course.
So the rest is gonna be the same.
So he changed it now. Now there's nothing about a window in his testimony. So I guess that was something along the right track. But nightstand was laying on the floor when I looked.
Let's look at the.
So,
He shouldn't have been able to see it from his perspective if he was in the hotel.
yeah, but I mean, we gotta be able to put him there. And I don't know that we have that yet. So if we can find something to put him there to where he couldn't see it, then we got good.
I don't think it costs anything to press them on like everything. Like you don't really lose points for that. So you can just press him on like everything he says. To see
You
if he gets
lose
it somewhere.
those exclamation points.
Not for pressing.
Oh. Okay.
Only if you present something wrong.
So. Okay.
The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before?
Why me? Well, I was instructed not to wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused.
White's falling apart.
Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes.
Very well, the witness may continue his account. Well, we already talked about where she ran, and
She dodged. That matches the testimony of the other person.
yeah.
She turned and ran for the door. That
He's claiming that he was at the hotel across the street, so he wouldn't have never seen the glass stand from his perspective, so that's a contradiction.
But we already tried pressing him about that.
Well, no, not pressing him. You present the floor plan or the shard or the shards, I guess.
I guess the floor plan, yeah. Okay.
Objection. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor. Excuse me,
Yeah, looks like we're about to get our verdict. wiretap.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the oven. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the basic conjecture that it is.
Mr. Wright, you will testify to the court about this wiretap.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
Oh my goodness.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered into Faye & Co. law. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound?
Right, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
So, as far as time frame goes, he says the week before the murder. So now we have got to prove when the wiretap was placed, I think. So,
Okay,
the
let's-
wiretap itself should have some kind of evidence or something on it, maybe? I don't know. That's just my guess as of this moment.
Yeah.
What else do we have? So we have the floor plans, attorney's badge, autopsy report, cell phone. Okay. What's on the cell phone again?
Not during the first day.
Motor wells, statue, clock, isn't working, papers, evidence, that was an imagination. So the only conversation we got
Yeah, that was it.
on September 5th, we're talking about a clock that doesn't have the clockwork. I feel like it's gotta be something to do with the wiretap itself. Because it did something, so we gotta be able to prove when it was put in. It's gotta contradict what he said. But I don't know how we're gonna do that. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here.
Yeah, let me look through everything.
Pressing about some things.
Okay.
Dang it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him.
Okay, what if I press him about the time here?
Yeah, maybe.
Hold it. Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh? Right.
Okay.
So,
How did he enter the offices? How did he break in?
well, that's one thing, but the question there is,
I can just press him. Why
so
not?
he doesn't have to prove how he did it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to come up with proof that he did it.
Yeah.
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay and Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And found out Edgeworth. He's already run a check on those prints.
Now, White, tell us why you went into the Fay and Co. law offices.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
I beg to differ.
HillCorp is a detective agency of sorts.
Bye, Beth.
We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Okay. So.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Dang it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled. Oh, I already said that. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
Tis. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? No!
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix! Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Nani? Mia?
Did we faint?
Where am I? That seems like it. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Yeah. Ain't number 2.
Hey, Phoenix! Gawk? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
Maya?
Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
Oh, Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
But,
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on?
Phoenix, White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand? Well, that's convenient. Date of purchase, September 4th? September 4th?
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it.
Right.
September 9th. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you.
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay.
So I guess right there you present the
I think so.
Objection. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
Wow, you're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand, and the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faye & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there.
Wow.
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible. It's achievable.
Oh, he's guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Is that how we're doing it? Ergo,
Guilty until proved innocent.
I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object, object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have any basis in factual evidence. Meanwhile, children are receiving everything.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Euron, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
God,
The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may?
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
I mean,
You're-
just trying for murder.
I know.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. A memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! Oh, how did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
I am done.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Yay.
That is all. Hello. Defendant lobby.
Because I was hoping that it wasn't gonna go for another day. I was like, geez, really? Like you had the man at the scene of the crime, and they still were like, yeah, we don't have enough evidence.
Yeah, that was getting ridiculous. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
I don't want to talk Beth left, but good night, Beth.
I said, yeah, it was a bit ago.
How was it? Okay. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief?
Hehe. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock?
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia.
Okay.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I can.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
What? You should see your face.
Mia?
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of? Huh?
She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. The end.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Burgers? Okay, wait up.
The end.
Yay.
Are you okay, Hicks? That only took 3 streams for one.
I know.
episode. And there's like 2 or 3 more, I think.
It's good though.
Yeah.
We're not gonna start another episode tonight though, but
Of course.
unless we want to be here all night.
Yeah.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for a weekend to stream till 3 a.m.
That'd be interesting.
The next episode, I stream until it's over.
12-hour Ring Fit?
Oh no. Sometimes I think about it and I can't believe that the Ring Fit is just like a fever dream.
I can't believe you did that like 2 weeks in a row.
I know.
That was crazy.
Maybe we should, kind of like Emio Day, maybe we should have a Ring Fit anniversary.
Yeah, I'm all for that. See how long you can last.
Yeah, Ring Fit Day.
And you could always have a Dragon Quest IX Sentinels of the Starry Sky Day.
Oh yeah. Right, about 6 weeks.
And by day, I mean like 5 full months.
No. I still think you should stream it.
I don't know how to stream from my computer directly. I use the capture card from my Switch, but
That's a solid problem.
also I've never emulated before because I'm not a criminal.
Criminal.
Well, I better end this stream before the cops show up.
Oh, that's what those sirens were earlier. They were looking for you.
No. Well, you know, with that, everyone, thank you for watching, and we'll be back eventually. So until then, have a good rest of your day.